Well, it's Christmas Eve morning. Merry Christmas to all of you. If you practice or not, I'm sending Christmas greetings to you. So I would love to have a soundtrack behind this video, but YouTube will pull that down and all that stuff. So here's what I want you to do. This is the interactive portion of this Christmas Eve morning shave. Go to your favorite streaming service or YouTube, wherever, and I want you to play the Vince Guaraldi Trio's Charlie Brown Christmas album. I'm going to give you a couple seconds. I'm going to put some water on my face. I took a shower, I did my hair, but I'm going to put some hot water on my face, and then we're going to start shaving. Just a quick one this morning because it's that time before everyone's kind of drinking their coffee downstairs right now. The family's all here. I've snuck upstairs to do this video and take a shower, and then we got to go out and do shopping or something, Go get some wassail or do some caroling. Probably not that, but so anyway, get that Vince Guaraldi Trio Christmas album going right now, and when I come back, then it'll be playing. I want you to go get some eggnog, a cup of coffee, whatever some mulled cider, some scotch, whatever. Okay, start now. Oh, I can hear it. The first strains of those songs. If I only could listen to one Christmas album, it would be this one, the one you're listening to right now. Okay, so what do? This was I have to go back to work. I have to go back on Sunday. This is Friday. So I wanted to pack light. I didn't want to check a bag. So I just brought clothes and my toothbrush. So when I got here, we went to the store and I bought a bunch of toiletries. So I bought hairspray, deodorant, and shaving cream. Now I sent my wife up here with the razor and these blades because she came up early and she packed her stuff. So I've got these feather blades and this razor, which I don't even remember where I got it. It's beautiful though. I wanted to bring one that I could lose or didn't care about, but I didn't want to just have a Van der Hagen or something boring. So I chose this one, which I don't ever use. I don't remember who gave it to me, where it came from. I just like the way it looks. So that's what we're going to shave with today. Feather blade, brand new feather blade. I'll put it down here in the drawer, save it for next time. We have the luxury of going to the grandparents' house and having some toiletries in each place, 2 different places. I went out and bought some of this. Soothing Aloe. They had all of them except the original version. So I got the Soothing Aloe, which I'm not real familiar with. The old Barbasol. But let's see how it smells. It's always that first squirt sometimes gives you so much. Ooh, soothing. Soothes so good. So I hope everyone is having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. I love that song. I know a lot of people don't like it because of the keyboard sound, that cheesy 80s keyboard, but that's kind of what makes it for me. Paul McCartney, Wonderful Christmas Time. Or is it called, parentheses, Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time? Okay, enough chit chat. I gotta go out and do some shopping, some last minute shopping. Let's get shaved here. Now this is the beautiful time in the house where everyone is just kind of quietly waking up. We all woke up really late this morning. Normally at our house, we're awake by 6:30, getting ready for school and everything. This isn't a bad razor. It's not great. It's not bad. It's almost like a Mula R41 kind of thing going on there. But I could be wrong. Anyway. Oh, get this. So, we're up in Pennsylvania in Bucks County. And it's cold up here, for us Texans. It's going to be in the 40s today. It was in the 30s yesterday. And down in Austin, it's going to be 84 degrees Fahrenheit on Christmas. Oh. So glad I'm not there. I grew up with that in Houston and I'm done with it. I've bought into all the marketing and all the Andy Williams songs and all the songs about snow and Christmas time has to be wintry. Even though I've never really experienced that in my life, I'm all in. It's, what's that word? I don't know. Anyway, they're all downstairs. Oh, we got a light. What I was going to say was, I lost track of what I was doing. I got wrapped up in my shaving here. We got a light dusting of sleet and snow last night. So when we woke up this morning, my youngest son looked out the window. He's like, Dad, it snowed. And it had sort of very, very little bit of sleet and snow. But that, for us, is exciting. Go check it out over on my Instagram, which I don't do too much on, but every now and then I'll post something. It's at Sinatra Lennon. And I posted a picture of me with some snow on my shoulder. I was pelted with a snowball this morning. That's the way to wake up for Christmas Eve. The little neighbor boys across the street, to them this is no big deal. And they love to live in shorts and tank tops. They don't like the cold, I don't think. So I said, well, we'll swap. One winter, we'll stay up here where it snows and it's cold and we love it. You guys stay down there where it's warm. But then you got to take the summer, too. You got to take the good with the bad. So you got to take that 150-degree heat for 90 days in a row while we're up here basking in the 70s. I feel like I'm basking in the 70s. I'll tell you why in a minute. You'll see. The towel. So this is a barn that my wife grew up in. It's an honest-to-goodness barn built in the 1850s, a stone barn. And if you have ever been to Pennsylvania, this part of Pennsylvania, Bucks County, sort of near the Lambertville, New Hope, that kind of thing, that area, it is gorgeous out here. I know I probably say this every time I do a video from the barn, but it is gorgeous. Rolling farmlands, stone buildings from the 17 and 1800s. George Washington seems to have slept everywhere in this county. He got around. How do you think you're going to father a country if you don't get around a little bit? Sorry, it's Christmas Eve. I shouldn't be talking like that. Okay, I'm going to do 2 passes today and then just some cleanup because I got to get dressed and get downstairs. Any hoozle. What was I saying? Gosh. It's just beautifully picturesque here. And this is a barn. That's right. That's what I was saying. A barn built in the 1850s. A lot of people have done this where they'll take an old stone barn that's so well built and solid. Got the, the solid old growth beams inside. And they'll turn it into a house. And that's what my father-in-law did. And they have all lived here since the early 70s. So there are some things in this house that are still here from the 70s, like the towel I'm wearing right now. You'll get to see it in a minute. I think I showed it in a previous video, hanging up behind me over there. But today I got to use it, so I'm excited. There's these little treasure troves in this house. My in-laws' clothes that my mother-in-law saved tons of clothes from back in the 60s and 70s. Of course, my wife, picked through them when she was growing up and wore them as fancy dress kind of stuff when she was a little girl. But there's still stuff, and there's a coffee cup downstairs. We're all gathering around to get our coffee. And they have a drawer full of coffee mugs. And I've got a cabinet full of coffee mugs at home, but they have a drawer. And there's this one coveted 70s, maybe late 60s throwback mug, which has been there, for the past 50 years that everyone wants to use. But it's kind of like the respect and honor system. Okay, I used it yesterday. I love this mug, but I can't use it 2 days in a row. That would be too selfish. So you kind of let it floats around, but it's like another beloved thing from the 70s. Kind of like my wife. Beloved thing from the 70s. The story of my wife. Okay, let's do one last touch up here. This is not a bad razor, but it is going to live here at the barn now. So I won't have to worry about taking razor blades on the plane or, if a TSA member doesn't understand what a safety razor is, that's probably a thing, They'll probably think if they see the handle without a blade and it's can't take that on. That's a razor. But, no buts. That sigh right there was just a nice letting go of the stress of the holiday season, which is a reality, of course, in anyone's home. You get a big group of people together, there's going to be some, frayed nerves, but we're all pretty good around here. We are not immune to it, but we're all pretty good about it. Good bunch of people. I feel very fortunate. Okay. Put this away, let it dry over here with my other stuff. And I got a sink here, an actual sink. Listen to this. That's the water going down a normal size sink. Those big giant trough sinks are great, but you can't stop them up. You gotta get a little bowl to shave with. Unless you want to be yelled at on the internet for wasting water. Which I've had plenty of from that first video I made, where I let the water run the whole time. Luckily, it's kind of slowed down over the years. I think people have looked at my pinned comments saying, I learned from my lessons. Here's the 70s. Look at this. This is I think Bert and Ernie, I think this came from their house. That's who, what a great 70s. I mean, this thing would sell like hotcakes right now if you tried to sell it in stores. Now, here's the only thing that I forgot. I forgot to buy an aftershave because they didn't have the kind I want. I was like, okay, I'll find something else, and I forgot to find something else. So I need to, what's going on with this? Surfing the wave here? Golly. what I do is I let it dry like that, and then I kind of like poke it down so it's not as silly looking. Okay, let me see what I got over here. There's got to be some lotion. Like when you go to a grandparent's house and you look through the drawers in the bathroom you're staying at, there's always some old lotion, right? Some old body powder. Let's see. Oh, see. This might have to do. Firming and I thought it said filming at first. Firming and nourishing. I don't know. Let's see if I can get any out of here. This might be from the 70s too. It's not. I'm just kidding. Maybe do this old trick. Ooh, I don't like the color of that. That's going back. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. Eckerd's shave cream. Dang, I should have used that. I don't think Eckerd's is around anymore. Eckerd's. Might have to use that for a video. Hold on, I'm still looking. Definitely not going to use this or this. Yeah. I just need a simple facial lotion. What do we got here? We got contact solution. What is this? Conditioner. Oh, extremely dry skin rescue. I don't have extremely dry skin, but I could be rescued. Oh God, it's all. There we go. Okay, this is gonna be it. I gotta go. I hope somebody gives me some aftershave for the barn. It's not bad. It's not ideal. But your skin needs that extra moisture at the end. Put that stuff back. Clean as you go, folks. Clean as you go. All right. Well, that's it. Hey, keep listening to that music after this video is done. Maybe just have it in the background. Go get yourself a cup of coffee. Go get yourself some Irish coffee. Go get some eggnog. Go get some, some eggnog with some gasoline in it, if you know what I mean. But have a very, very merry, happy Christmas. Happy Christmas, as you say over there in the UK. Merry Crimble to all my Beatle fans, and a very new year coming up soon. So thanks for joining me here at the barn. Go out, get your shopping done. Enjoy your time with your family. And for all of you that is it just a normal day? Have a great normal day too. And we'll be thinking about everybody until I get back to Austin. Okay, everyone. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. See you later. This way.